benefits of incoming breath and outgoing breath. The word an means incoming breath, apan means outgoing breath, and sati means awareness. Even though anapana is just the explanation of Vipassana, it brings wonderful results. See, what Vipassana does is, it takes out all the negativities, defilements from the depth of mind, eradicating all the negativities from the root, not leaving any trace of it. And for that, you have different techniques. Definitely, anapana does not go to that kind of depth, but certainly it goes to some depth. Within a few days of practice, you realize that your happiness quotient has increased. You are now a more happy person, more comfortable, more relaxed. And the benefits which appeal more to youngsters, people who are more career oriented, those benefits are your concentration increases, your understanding increases, your analysis of situation, problems, capacity to take right decision, stability of mind, all these positive factors of mind increase. Why? Because all the negativities start reducing. Your worries, your tensions, your tendency of overthinking, your insecurities, your fears, your anger, all these negative factors, as you practice regularly, they start decreasing. And that's why you start feeling more comfortable, more happy, more relaxed. So let us learn this technique of anapana meditation. The session would be around 20 minutes. Then we'll have a break of 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes if you desire. Then one practice session and finally dance.
And Vipassana. And the result will be wonderful. But at this stage, I know you can't give, you don't want to give 10 days, but you can certainly give 10 minutes, or maybe 15 minutes, morning, evening. And you start experiencing the result. Work. You have to work. Somebody can guide you, that's all. You have to work your own salvation. You have to come out of your own misery. The way is there, the path is there.
आराम से सुखपूर्वक जिस आसन में आराम से बैठ सकते हैं उसी आसन में बैठे. Sit comfortably in any posture that suits you. कमर, पेट, गर्दन सीधे रखें. Keep your back and your neck straight. आंखें बंद रखें. ध्यान के समय हमेशा आंखें बंद रहनी चाहिए. आंखें खुलेगी तो मन भटक जाएगा, तो आंखें बंद ही रहेगी. जो लोग ऐनक लगाते हैं वो ऐनक उतार के ध्यान करेंगे. Keep your eyes gently closed. Those who wear spectacles should take off their spectacles during meditation period. मुंह भी बंद रखें. सांस मुंह से नहीं लेना है, नासिका से लेना है.
Now, if you have any question or any doubt, you can ask us. From my side, I would recommend you give it a fair trial for some days. We are conducting these anapana sessions for school-going kids who come to coaching class. I am a coaching class teacher. So there, when we are conducting courses for students, what is happening? The first batch comes, they are practicing regularly, the changes come, positive transformation is there. When the next batch comes, we have capacity of about 60 to 65 students. And usually the course is having attendance of 90 plus. And their courses of the duration of children course is 5 hours. They are flocking in like anything because they see their friends going through wonderful transformation. School going students, teenagers, and they are amazed. So to them I tell you be patient, you give it a fair try for about a month or two. For some students it takes more time to see significant changes. But usually after a month you are able to see your concentration has improved, you are more happy, you are more focused, you are more self-responsible. Your IQ has improved, your understanding has improved, your question solving capacity has improved, your sitting time has improved. So anybody who is having aim of growing in career, the faculties of mind, they are the only factors responsible for great success in life. The health of physical structure is a supporting factor, but the real success, the real cause of success is the strength of mind. So, give it a fair try. We don't ask you to have blind faith, you are going to accrue such benefits. Don't have blind faith. When I went for the first course myself, my teacher told me like, water can stay in a bucket without a bottle. All the water will flow out. Your anger, your anxiety, your overthinking, your insecurity, your craving for drugs. I was into drugs for 10 long years. I am from IIT Mumbai. I could not complete my BTech. I had to quit in 4th year of BTech. Then I struggled with my addiction for 10 long years. When I went for the course, now when I listened to such words, no negativity can stay in your mind when you practice Vipassana. There was momentary joy. Then suddenly I felt, this cannot be true. How can that be true? But he added immediately, don't believe me. Give it a fair try. On 10th day, you are your own master. You decide whether you have gone through some transformation or not. Make sure you do. And second point of confusion or doubt is there is no money involved. When you go for a 10-day course, there is no pre-payment, there is no post-payment. And third point of difficulty is you are not converted. You observe your own breath. You observe your own sensations. You don't chant any deity's name or any God's name. You don't go to anybody. Not even to the teacher. So I urge you, give it a fair try for some time. Practice it. If you find it difficult, if you have any doubts, you can connect with us just for 1 month, 10 minutes in the morning.
I want to ask that anapana is, as he put it in the video, that it is at the surface level. Right? For us, जैसे वो कहते हैं कि मन के roots में से ही निकलना चाहिए negativity.
मन के
roots में से, जड़ों में से अगर आपको मिटाना है कोई negativity, तो वो जो negativity का जो root है, वो तो इस जन्म का नहीं है ना, तो जन्मों से आपने acquire किया हुआ है. Those are imprints on our soul. Right? So how is it possible? Of course, it's all about energy. It's about the space. It's all about. But there is, I assume that the first stage has to be acceptance, and then a new knowledge, which then transforms and basically gives you another way of thinking, and so that you finish the negativity. But is it so simple that at the end of the 10th day, like, have people been able to completely kill it from the roots?
No, not possible in one day. But you do notice significant reduction in all the negativities. Then only people come for next 10 days. We have capacity of 40 or 50 students in a course. We have applications of 500,000, and mostly they are old students. People who have already done a course. So, because they are getting results, they are reapplying for the course. But 1 day it's not possible. It takes time.
And the meditation technique that we have seen today, that is only repeated in the 10 days, or is it goes
For 3.5 days, see, Vipassana is very fine technique, very difficult to observe what is happening inside the body. Even now, you think every pore of the body is arising and passing away. Every molecule is arising and passing away. Things are happening everywhere. But you don't have that level of concentration so that you are able to notice that, feel that. For 3.5 days, you practice anapana so that you develop that kind of concentration so that you are able to feel the sensations. For 3.5 days, you practice anapana. 4th day onwards, you practice Vipassana. Initially, the courses used to be of duration 49 days. You cannot learn the Vipassana properly in 1 day, 2 days. So, initially 49 days duration was there. Now, it's very difficult for anybody to take out that kind of time. Slowly, duration was reduced. It was brought down to 9 days. Just to breathing. So, thought is running. You are aware of that thought. Lot of anger is there because of some issue, somebody has insulted you, so that anger is running. Let it run, don't try to push it out. If you are able to push it out, no need to sit here. Whatever is troubling you, push it out, clean it out. You are happy, but you can't do that. So let it run. Give more importance to breathing. If the thought is really dense, very intense, you can increase the intensity of breath. Slightly hard breathing. For some time only for some time. You will see that the density, intensity of negativity has gone down. Come back to natural, normal breathing. This is how it works. It works. Anything else?